Yo, what's good YouTube? It's boardzy, and I recorded the video that you guys are about to watch like a week ago, and I hadn't uploaded it because I'm waiting for Xraypad to get in stock in NA, and now it is. So on Lethal Gaming Gear, you're gonna see their website, then you're go to Mousepads, and then you're gonna go to Xraypad, and boom, they have both of these mouse pads like that I talk about in this video in stock. And in the video I do say like, oh, shipping's like impossible, it's gonna be, ignore that, now it's in stock, and you guys should definitely take advantage of it. $30 for a fucking Aqua Control Plus. It's one of the best mouse pads on the market right now. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, make sure to like and sub, and yeah, I'll put the link in the description, but enjoy your future mouse pads. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's boardzy, and in this video I'm going to be doing a comparison of the Equate Plus and the Aqua Control Plus. I'm going to split this video up into three parts. I'm going to be talking about the Equate Plus, then I'm going to be talking about the Aqua Control Plus, and then I'm going to be like doing a recap and giving my opinion on which one is better. I'm going to tell you right now, I think that looks-wise, if that's something that matters to you a lot, the Equate Plus is one of the best-looking products I've ever seen. If you have an XM1 and you have it on the Equate Plus, it's just, like, incredible looking. This is, like, it just looks really good. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much to me, but I have been keeping my Equate Plus under my main mouse pad, which is the Artisan Hind, just because I feel like it makes my desk look so good, and I love the like full desk mat look. Both of these mouse pads though, they come in any size you want basically. Like they come in squares, like small sizes, and they can come up to 3XL. This is the double XL extended, and it is quite literally the exact same size as my desk. There's like a 1-inch difference lengthwise. But yeah, it's basically the size of my desk, and I love the size. It's perfect, but it's a hassle to remove like constantly. That's why I'm splitting this video into three parts, because I have to actually remove this to put the Aqua Control Plus on it. I have to like lift up my monitors. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I'm getting into the mouse pad itself. This pad is sort of slow. It feels pretty slow when you're swiping your mouse on it. There's definitely some type of friction or like resistance when you first try to move the mouse, but then once you get it into a glide, it's basically you're controlling it, but it also has a lot of stopping power. You can stop on a T. It's pretty good. I'll show a glide test. That is with hyper glides. You can see that it's pretty fast. Definitely a lot faster in the standard Equate, slower than the Thor before it loses its glide, and a bit slower than the Aqua Control Plus overall. But the thing about the Equate though, what it's known for, is that it has equal X and Y speed. So you see that is the Y glide, and that is the X glide. It is the same, it feels the same, and that's a pretty cool thing to have. I guess it'll make you feel like you're aiming like, your aim is always going to be consistent regardless of like what movements you're making, and I can respect that. It's pretty cool. Some pads that do have like a pretty big difference, I don't really notice it in gameplay, and in the same way I don't notice the equal X and Y travel distance, or not travel distance, speed. So like I said, there is some friction when you first move it, and there is a lot of stopping power too, but the mouse is still going to have a pretty fast glide. I'll show the XM1. Yeah. So it's not a slow pad by any means, but it is, it still has a good bit of control. I'd say it's a bit faster than a GSR SE, that's a pretty good way to put it, but it is also much harder. It has a pretty hard surface, which is something that always came as it seems like a bit weird, because you'd think that a harder surface, like something as hard as this, I don't know if you can really notice, but my finger doesn't like push into it at all, and I'm like pushing as hard as I can. I would expect it to be a bit faster and have a bit less stopping power, but I was wrong. It does have some little sparkles on it. I'm not really sure what they do. The Thor also has those. It's like a little glitter, but it's not like a coating. It's just like glitter. It's pretty weird. Maybe it gives some extra speed, not really sure. But yeah, in conclusion, this pad is definitely like a pretty much in the middle between speed and control. I'd say that's like perfectly in the middle, almost in the same way as the GSR SE, and it is not affected by humidity as far as I know. I live in a super humid place. New York is one of the most humid places in the country, I'm pretty sure. But this pad is definitely affected by temperature. It is much faster when it's cold. Not all mouse pads are like that. A lot are, but yeah. I have my AC on. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. I need it on though. And it's definitely a bit faster at night when my room's super cold. So yeah, it is affected by temperature. It does get a bit slower when it's hot out. That's definitely a negative. And yeah, I'll catch you guys for the Aqua Control Plus review part 2, and then yeah, peace. Okay, welcome to part 2 of the video. Now I'm going to be talking about the Aqua Control Plus. Obviously it has a pretty cool design as well. In my opinion, the Equate Plus is a lot more simple, and I like it more. It's pretty trippy, but this one's pretty cool as well. If design matters a lot, I don't really know, that's so subjective, but I fuck with this design, not gonna lie. Both of these mouse pads do have stitched edges, and they raise up a little bit, but they're pretty good. I don't understand the hate for stitched edges. I really don't. I don't care much about it. I feel like it's one of the less important parts of a mouse pad. I care about the glide way more. So starting off, this mouse pad is definitely a bit softer. It's still kind of hard though. Your fingers aren't gonna sink in the same way that they do on the something like the Artisan Hein Soft Edition, or the GSR SE. Both of those are a lot more soft pads compared to this. There's a bit of texture, but it's overall a bit more smooth. I was talking about the friction when you first move the mouse on the Equate Plus, and that is not on the Aqua Control Plus whatsoever. Your glide is a lot more in your control, and that means it is a faster pad overall, both in the actual speed, how much your mouse is going to move when I do a glide test, and also how it feels on your hands, while you're gliding your mouse. In my opinion, it has a lot less stopping power. There's definitely much less stopping power, and it's overall a faster surface. So the Equate Plus, it's gonna be a bit slower, have a bit more stopping power, maybe be a bit better for flicking, but this pad is definitely going to be a lot better for tracking, but it's still not insanely fast like the Thor, so you're gonna be able to have a lot of control with your flicks as well. Something I have noticed with this pad is that it is not humidity affected at all, and it is also not temperature affected. So it's going to be a lot more consistent of a glide throughout any situation, basically. Whether it's nighttime, daytime, humid out, you have your window open, this glide is going to stay the same. That's something that matters to me a lot. I really just like consistency. Obviously, I switch my mouse up a lot and my mouse pad, so I'm not that consistent. But when I'm using a mouse pad, I do like it to have the same glide regardless of the situation. There's a bit of difference in speed between X and Y. I feel like the X is a bit faster, but it's nothing too bad. Doesn't affect you in game, obviously. And yeah, both of these pads are going to be priced around the exact same amount. For this size, I think I ended up paying, was it 35? But the shipping was pretty bad. Obviously shipping from China is going to be expensive. It's way too expensive right now though because of COVID. Whenever that goes down, the shipping is going to be a lot more reasonable. And yeah, so really the price, it's going to be the same, so that's not an issue. The sizes, you're going to be able to get whatever size you want. This one that I have is perfect for me. Fits my desk perfectly. You can see this is the top of my desk and this is the bottom of my desk, and it literally fits it perfectly. So yeah, also, what was I gonna say? The Equate Plus does kind of get hot on your arm. I forgot to say that when I was talking about it and I had it on my desk. If you play for a while, it's gonna get a bit hot, which is kind of weird. The Aqua Control Plus doesn't do that. I'm not really sure why, but that's something to note with the Equate Plus. Also, both of these pads are perfectly flat out of the box. I presume because they're so big, but yeah, so no issues with like having part of it be like raised up. It's gonna be perfectly flat, no issues there. So yeah, the main difference is the Aqua Control Plus is gonna be a bit faster, a good bit faster though, but it's still gonna have enough control for like 99% of people, unless you're really into slow pads. I'm not sure how long the glide lasts on either, as they're both, well, not both, but they're pretty new pads, and they're also sort of rare. Like, not many people use either of them, so I just don't have any idea. I've only had them for around like a month or two each, so I haven't noticed any like loss of glide, so I just can't really speak on that. I'm gonna assume that they last for a while though. No reason they wouldn't. Both of these pads look really nice, and I feel like mouse pads are an area where where aesthetics matter a good bit for them. I'd say definitely more than like mouse and like PC, because your mouse pad, it's always on your desk. You want it to be like pretty cool, and both of these pads look really nice like aesthetically. So that's pretty solid there. Either one is going to be pretty nice. I'd say that the Equate Plus is a safer option because the like orange purple, that's a bit more like aggressive. Like, it's not going to match with every peripheral you have, but I just like the way it looks. I like the way the Equate Plus looks too though, and it doesn't matter too much to me, but like I said, both of these look very nice. I would say that people who prefer the mousepad to do a bit more stopping for them, they enjoy having some friction, like it helps your aim maybe. The Equate Plus is definitely going to be better for you, but I prefer faster pads. Like I said, I main the Hind. The Aqua Control Plus is my second favorite pad though, and it's just a lot faster. There's less stopping power, and that's what I really look for on a mousepad. You're probably going to have to do some experimenting to find out what you like the most, but I have what I like down. Like, I know what I enjoy. I enjoy faster pads that aren't too fast, and the Aqua Control Plus is perfect for me. If you enjoy very slow pads though, I would look into the normal Equate, but I would say that these two are definitely the best pads that Xraypad has to offer. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. I hope this video helped if you're looking into Xraypad. Both of these pads are pretty good. The Equate Plus is probably not for me, like it's not my favorite pad. I'd say it's either my fourth or fifth favorite, while the Aqua Control Plus is my second, and I could main it forever if I really wanted to. I love it. But yeah, if you were looking for an Xraypad and this video helped, make sure to drop a like and sub. I enjoy reviewing both mice and mouse pads, and I'll be happy to make more comparisons and reviews in the future. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and peace out.